this Take 5, we interview candidates for the Clovis Unified School Board.
I think the transparency of the district has improved a lot. Before I was on the board, they didn't record the meetings. They didn't broadcast them. And so that was one of my priorities, is that one of the things I thought was difficult is no one really knows what goes on at the school board. And that's what was kind of motivating me, because it was frustrating because you had no record of it that you could go back and review. So since that time, we now record and broadcast all of our meetings. And I think that we are much more open if you really want to know what's going on in Clovis Unified, it's easy to find out now. And it wasn't that way 4 years ago, in my opinion. Measure A is a way that we're going to fund, building our new schools and maintaining them. We have to maintain our schools, otherwise they become run down like many districts allow their schools to do it. We are not going to let our schools run down, but we have to have support from our community to do that, because we don't get enough money from the state government. I think it was going to change because we're going to be forced to change, but I don't think it's necessarily a good idea. Let me express the reasons why. Number one, I think it's good that the trustees have to live in certain areas, because I think that spreads out where people represent, because you usually represent, or you usually talk to the people you live next to for the most part. So I think that's good. Now, what I think is good about the hybrid system, or being elected overall the whole district, is that when I ran, even though I was in the Clovis area, Buchanan area, I didn't restrict my campaigning to that area. I went out to Clovis East and talked to everyone out there. I talked to the business out in Clovis East. I went out to Clovis West. I felt that if I was to be elected, I had to know every single business in every single area. By changing the name, would that improve our community, and that would improve the quality of the education we give? If it is, I'd be in favor of it. If changing the name does not bring our community together and actually divides us, then I would be against making a change, because I love that we name schools after people. Because when you do, you go and find out, why would they name this person, after Mickey Cox? Who was that? When it comes to reaching out and looking for input from a diverse group of people, the administration and especially the board are very anxious to do that. So if they don't feel they're reaching the right people, then I don't think they're trying, because we really want to reach out to everyone. And I feel that on the board, in an immense urgency to reach out to, all people of every race and of every religion and every belief, and to help them feel included and a part of our school district, part of our community.